Hey guys, today I want to share my experience with a little gadget you may know, the iPad. Now you see, I can talk about this because the Android users that watch can't critique me because I will give a true opinion with qualities and defects, while Apple users can state that I only hate because I can't afford one because I do have one. Now let me give you some context here. I had this iPad for about 2 months, and I know you might argue that 2 months isn't enough to form an opinion, but boy do I have an opinion! Now let me start by saying that I do think that excluding the display, the Android tablets are somewhat better than the iPads, but just slightly. And it's just my opinion, so don't get angry, I could have very well been the fault in our iPad. Why do you have this completely harmless opinion that you are entitled to, you might ask? To which I'd say first, it's 2018, no one is entitled to any opinion, ya goof! And then I'll proceed by saying that I've had my fair share of problems with the gadget at hand, all of which only evolved over time. Okay, so there are a few minor ones, like the OS apparently being too alien for developers to make most games and content for, and the weird bug that made my iPad go. But the one I despised and hated the most was the following. So first, the touchscreen would all go clunky and less responsive to simple commands than an 11-year-old. Now this would last for about 1 minute when it finally got tired of it and completely restarted the iPad. And I mean completely. All the pages were killed, the video progress on YouTube was not saved, so I had to spend 2 minutes browsing to the point I left the video at, and the best part, this happens regularly, depending on nothing. Every time this happens, I went full on Nagasaki mode. For comparison, I've had 2 Android tablets for years, and not a single thing like this happened. Yeah, fucking spiteful. Now let's talk about the overwhelmingly good stuff. The OS system was faster than Android, I guess. I don't know, don't ask me, I've only had it for 2 months, how could I know? So on an ending note, that's just a personal preference. If you want an iPad, don't let me get in the way. You do you, I do your mom! Also, I forgot to mention the fact that the iPad doesn't have the basic buttons on the bottom, like back and open apps, which I think is just stupid.